the beginning of our efforts in 2008 to help businesses successfully use social media, we've used Mayberry as a perfect metaphor for the new small-town economy. Welcome to Monetizing Mayberry. I'm Mark Bortz, the founder of Mayberry, and this is Matt Cost, our digital marketing director. Digital marketing is much like Mayberry. Instead of pushing out a brand message through broadcast media, businesses pull customers in by building relationships and inspiring brand advocates.
We've developed this series entitled Monetizing Mayberry to walk you through the steps to leveraging the digital marketing platforms and grow your business. Our ultimate goal is to see your organization profit from using social media.
These 10 chapters build upon each other to prepare you for realizing real results on the path to success with digital marketing. If you're joining us for the first time, we encourage you to start from Chapter 1. We hope you enjoy. At the end of the day, every business person is looking for return on investment when evaluating their marketing efforts. You don't simply want to achieve social media success. You want to achieve business success using social media. Measuring social media results is a key part of determining ROI. In the initial phases of social media, it was difficult to measure results because there were few metrics to analyze. Today it's even difficult because there are so many metrics and so many tools. Which ones should you be using for your business, and what exactly are they telling you? The answer to these questions depends on your objectives. So we started in Chapter 1. In order to develop a marketing strategy using social media, you must first identify the business objectives that you wish to accomplish. The same goes for analysis. Without clearly defining objectives to measure against, determining the success of your social media marketing will prove quite difficult. If you're looking to improve customer service, you're looking for data and insights to guide product development, or you're trying to drive traffic to your website or your physical location, each of these goals would have a different set of success metrics.
I know it's hard to believe, but some people are still looking only at Facebook likes and Twitter followers in order to measure their success. Did you know that in certain cases, Facebook may only show your post to 5 or 10% of their Facebook fans? That would alter the value of a Facebook like significantly. If you're still only using likes and followers to measure your success, you're probably looking at new media tools through an old media lens. A large number of followers could provide some obvious value, but if you're simply looking for a tool to broadcast or push your message, you're likely using the wrong marketing tool. MarketingLand.com contributor Courtney Sider has divided the most important social media metrics into 5 helpful categories. Whatever your business objectives are, you'll want to measure one of these: activity, reach, engagement, acquisition, and conversion. Metrics from these categories measure everything from how often you post to how much money you save on customer service. Brand awareness, audience growth rates, and public sentiment can tell you how well you've extended your reach into the community. Metrics like web clicks and social visits and visit duration can tell you how well you're attracting customers to your site. Looking at specific analytics like these can not only tell you how well you're accomplishing your objectives, but they can also show you the weak links in the chain.
If revenues have not increased like you had hoped, you'll want to know where the problem lies. Is it activity, reach, engagement, acquisition, or conversion? Maybe you're driving a ton of traffic to your website, but generating very few sales. In this case, you'd want to look at the conversion process you have in place. If you're posting regularly and you know your message is reaching your intended audience, but you get very little interaction in the form of likes or pins or comments or shares, you'll want to focus on making your content more engaging. The point is, no matter where you want to end up, the starting point for any helpful measurement is a well-identified success metric. In the later seasons of the Andy Griffith Show, we see Sheriff Taylor's son, Opie, as a young man beginning to think about his future. When he decides that he wants to be a dentist, Andy realizes he's going to need quite a bit of money to pay for Opie's college one day. $15,000 to be precise. Now, Andy knows he can't afford that kind of expense on just his sheriff's salary alone. So he decides that he's going to open a coin laundromat in Mayberry. The Mayberry Laundry turns out to be a hit. Andy estimates that he can make at least $100 extra a month over the next 5 years before Opie goes off to college. That extra money should put the $15,000 goal within reach. Andy also estimates that his responsibilities at the laundromat will only take up to 30 extra minutes a day. All he has to do is open the doors in the morning and then clean up at night. Once the business gets going, though, Andy realizes that his efforts are going to take quite a bit more time than he expected. Customers want him to take time away from his sheriff's duties to figure out why their shirts turn purple and why their dresses are shrinking. Because Andy's not a laundry expert, these issues take even more time to resolve. In the end, Andy has to give up on a profitable endeavor because he just doesn't have the time and the expertise to make it work.
It's important for business people to factor these same variables into their marketing equation. Maybe you have the time and the willingness to use social platforms to grow your business, but you don't have some of the technical expertise to execute your strategy. In this case, what you need is a coach or a consultant to help you understand and leverage the technology available. Once you've learned the process of communicating in the networks, you'll be able to take off on your own. Or maybe, like Andy, you don't really have the time or the expertise to do the marketing work yourself. Even though you see the value, you already have a job that requires your time and a completely different expertise. Hiring someone in-house is certainly a viable option, but this means providing their salary and benefits and computer and an office. That's a big jump for many businesses. You might consider bringing in an agency or third-party vendor to not only do the bulk of the work, but to educate your people in the process. No matter which option you choose, you want to get your business involved in the game. The digital landscape we operate in today hasn't created a social media fad. It has recreated the new small town economy. When it comes to paving your path to success in social media, you don't need 100 complex analytics to get out of the gate. What you need to know is social media worth it? Starting with a handful of key metrics, you can answer that question pretty quickly and pretty clearly. Once you feel certain you're on the right track, then you can begin to fine-tune your efforts with other analytics.
Using the principles found in the idyllic town of Mayberry, your business will experience success in the new small town economy. Just as in Mayberry, in the new economy, word of mouth is king and trust is the new currency. It may be simple, but it's not always easy. Understanding the marketplace and developing a well thought out strategy can take some serious effort. But with strategy in hand, the digital Mayberry will provide you the perfect platform to turn prospects into an audience into a community, and a community into loyal customers. Thank you for tuning in to Monetizing Mayberry. We hope you're not only learning what digital marketing is, but how it can benefit your business's bottom line.
Over the next several chapters of this series, we'll continue to unpack the principles of Mayberry. These principles will provide you both the education and the application necessary to understand and implement a successful digital communication strategy for your business. A strategy that will help you make money.
Both Matt and I will lead you through the matrix of understanding, designing, developing, managing, and implementing. We believe that with the right elements, you will succeed and you'll gain real benefit from your efforts. If you're an owner or a C-level executive, I certainly encourage you to make your way through the entire series. It's critical that you understand and you support those that you have empowered to be social on your behalf.
If you're a marketing administrator, you'll absolutely want to attend every step of the way and be taking notes. We'll be providing you foundational building blocks, strategic concepts, and practical applications in every session. Join us again for the next chapter of Monetizing Mayberry.